So me and Lucy are finally off on our journey. I've been banging on about it for a good 6 months really, but definitely the last 3 months, and I'm sure many people didn't think that I was going to do it, or that I was all full of mouth, but I've done it. Yeah, so we're off to Downderry. It's a beautiful day.
Sun's shining.
There's tractors coming, so we're out in the country. You can see behind me, beautiful sunshine sea. In the distance you might be able to see Downderry, Seaton and Looe. Looe being our final destination. We're going to be walking there over the next 2 days. In the thread is the crowdfunder for donating to UKCV family and the vaccine injured. So please, if you can, go into the thread and donate. And if you can, share this video, share that crowdfunder so that somebody else can. Thank you. I've just given Lucy her, I'm giving her first ever chemistry lesson. This is good. Lucy, first 3 elements, just the letters. Just the name of the elements, not the symbols, just the name.
Just the name.
Yeah.
Hydrogen,
Yeah.
helium,
Yeah.
and lithium.
Lucy's going to learn all 92 elements of the periodic table, the natural elements, not the synthetic ones that come afterwards.
Helium's got 2 protons, 2 electrons, and lithium's got 3 protons and 3 electrons.
And the next element has how many protons?
4.
Do you want to know what it's called?
Yes.
Beryllium.
Beryllium or
Beryllium.
beryllium.
Has 4 protons. It has
And 4 electrons.
It has 4 electrons.
And it's B.
Be.
Oh, BE.
Yeah. And it's our view. And over there, it's coming to view now, is Trewall Fort. So that's it's an army gunnery range. They do rifling and stuff.
Down there.
So we can't go through this area here. It's red zone. But there's lots of these all along the coastline.
Because you've got a firing range there.
Yeah, firing range. But it's quite magnificent. It's a massive fort, isn't it? Yeah. That's very reassuring, isn't it? Make sure you don't pick anything up, Lucy.
No, might kill me.
In the distance you can see Looe, which is where we're headed tomorrow. And just before it, around the corner of that hill, on the other side, and it's still a good 5 miles away, is Downderry, which is where we're going. So we're at Port Wrinkle, which is known as Smuggler's Port, like King Sand, Cool Sand. And I'm taking lovely pictures of scenery and stuff, and sharing it on Twitter, because I've had some withdrawal symptoms. And Lucy is checking the ISS feed because just to make sure there's been no UFO sightings. There you go. Love Lucy. And so this is our view. A bit windy up here. We're at a cafe. Cheesy chips and pasties all round. Yeah. That's what we're having. I don't even know what the name of the cafe is. There's a we're in Port Wrinkle, and there is a house just down there. I don't know how much it's worth. Should I really video it? So I'll make the house famous. I haven't got the selfie stick on. Look at that for a property. Look at that view. Wouldn't you love to have a view like this? I'd love to have a view like this. Look at that view. Look at it. We've been walking along this for the last 2.5 hours. Amazing. And we have made it to the campsite in Downderry. It's the only campsite. It's called Trewall Farm. And my God, did we have some hills to climb up, Lucy? This is revenge. Because when I first met you, I said, don't take me up any hills. And she took me up hills. That's the first.
One hill after another.
That's the first 10 miles done.
10 miles uphill.
And well done, Lucy. Well done. That's our view. So I'm in Downderry. I've left Lucy at the camp. She's knackered. She hasn't put the hours in. I have, so she felt it towards the end. But she did amazing. Amazing. And we did 10 miles today. And some big hills as well. Plenty of more of them to come. Anyways, this is Downderry. It's a small little town on the coast, south coast of Cornwall. I've just gone to go to the shop and it's shut. 6 o'clock, it's shut. And that's the only shop here. I think there's one pub as well. They were only serving full-on meals. And Lucy's up at the tent because she didn't want to come up the hill that we have to climb, or I have to climb to get back. So this is Downderry, and our campsite, which I'll probably go and take a little video of when I get back up the top. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Amazing views. Okay, that's Downderry. Tiny little village, just in this tiny little valley here, right down to the seafront. It's probably got a population of about 1,500. And like Kingsand, like Corsand, Port Wrinkle, which I went to today, this would have been like a smuggler's cove, you know, a pirate bay of some sort, little fishing village back in the day. This is where the real ooh-ah come from, and you know where Johnny Depp would have, you know, that's where the real Johnny Depp type pirates were, down here in Cornwall. And I've always fancied myself as a bit of a pirate. It's my first full day on my little mission to Scotland, and it's all going well. Beautiful weather, and this is the campsite I'm at. It's called the Trewall Farm, and we spoke to the farmer who owns it, and I reckon it's got some of the best views I've ever seen on a campsite. Quite amazing views out to the sea, across the English Channel and out to the Atlantic. According to the farmer, mostly people out now camping are people like me and Lucy, walkers, who like to get out before the school holidays, and the camping season really kicks in at the end of June, beginning of July. So hopefully we'll have quite a few campsites that are nice and chilled like this to start with. Anyway, so that was Maker to Downderry. So we had just spent the night in Trewall Farm in Downderry. We left there about half an hour ago. We've just arrived in a place called Seaton, which is just a bit further west along the coast from Downderry. And we've been blessed with beautiful views and weather and sunshine. Not to boast to all of you who are in a chemtrail dystopian hell. Do apologise for the weather down here in the southwest. And we're about to get something to eat. So this is sort of day 2 of our walking. And we're in particularly high spirits. And Lucy has memorised the first 20 elements of the periodic table, which is pretty impressive. So we're going to get her a fry up. Lucy's camera woman.
I'm camera
Yeah, because she thinks I'm a sexist, so I best say camera woman or camera person for the day.
Right, we're walking through Seaton, and it's quite strange because I used to come here, I used to drive here to have a coffee on the beach quite a lot. And I'm amazed that right now I've walked to Seaton.
Which is how far Seaton?
Oh, I don't know.
We're probably about 12. It's about 12 miles from
12
Maker.
miles from Maker, yeah.
12 miles
Yeah,
from
maybe. Yeah, think about that. 12 miles I've walked. Actually, it's a really nice feeling.
Nice little beach. First beach I've walked on since I started doing all my walks. So what we're up to now, episode 11, and I've done many more walks than 11. None of them I walked on the beach. Interesting, eh? It's my first one. Hills, steps, hills, steps. That's been the journey so far. Look. So this one is called Tam. Tam, the little monkey. Look, what sort of monkey is it?
He's a bearded capuchin.
A bearded capuchin. You're about to go to hundreds of thousands of people.
bit different to the other ones we've got here, isn't it?
Bearded capuchin. So Tam, the bearded capuchin, was castrated because he was aggressive by his owner under the advice of vets. And what happens to monkeys is half of their communication is all about the chemistry and hormones. And so by castrating him, once he was taken into care here, because it's a rescue centre, we're at a monkey sanctuary, he's been isolated by the rest of his group because he's not communicating with them using hormones and chemistry. So very sad. There he is. Yeah, he's been castrated.
Oh.
And as a result, because by his owner, because they were worried that he was aggressive, so the vet treated him like a dog and castrated him.
Oh, yes.
And because of that, although it's got rid of his aggression, he can't socialise with other of his species because they all communicate.
Oh, they think he's a female.
They all communicate using hormones, and so one of the ways of communicating is chemistry, and so he can't do it because he's been castrated.
Yeah, of course.
So he's been
happens to dogs then as well.
So he's been isolated from his clan, so to speak. There's another one. So that's a woolly monkey, and there's one over there. Look.
Now imagine that jumping on your back, Darren.
Yeah, no, I'll give that a miss.
It's quite the life out of me.
What's he doing?
Look at his little legs.
Oh, he's eating. There he is.
Look at the size of his tail. Wow. That is it.
And the other one's down there.
Oh, his tail's actually holding onto the rope.
Yeah, they're woolly monkeys, so they can swing.
So they're
Swing with their tails.
balancing.
Yeah, that's what they use it for. And he's just going sunbathe, which is a good idea because it's about 20 degrees, isn't it?
But they're having this sun.
A marmoset. Is the only one I can see.
Yeah, that's either Jerry or Indy. By the looks of it, Jerry.
They all have cool names. Jerry, you can tell them apart then.
Yeah, sort of. The more time you spend with them, you pick up on the differences.
Stripes and stuff.
Yeah, with Jerry and Indy, they're sort of the only ones I could reasonably tell. Sort of the rest are all a bit of a guess.
They all look the same.
Yeah.
Hello. They're like little human beings. They're like little human beings with hair. Aren't they? And that bearded, the marmoset looks like a human being that's had a voodoo wish on it and it's had its head shrunk. So we're just walking through, me and Lucy were just walking through Millendriff, if I pronounced that correctly? Yeah. Millendriff, which is a beachside resort here just before Looe, and we are about to hit Looe now in the next 5 or 10 minutes. That would be the first 2 days of walking complete, and we've got a giant hill, Lucy, to climb up right at the end. What do you think about hills?
Fed up with hills.
She's already fed up with hills. Lucy and I at the bottom of a giant hill, and Lucy's freaking out because she's had enough now. She says, "Oh, everyone can see we're struggling. I'm not struggling." Anyway,
Darren's lying.
So I've got a giant hill.
No.
Yeah, this hill is fucking savage. Someone overheard us talking about it as we was walking up, and they said, "Enjoy the hill," which is what I've been saying to Lucy. And it gets way steeper than this, and it just goes on for we've got about a 20-minute walk up it. Okay, so let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. Oh, Lucy, why did I say people climb mountains? Why do they climb mountains? We had a conversation this morning.
Because it's there.
Because it's there, and that's why we're going up the hill.
We're going up the hill.
Behind you really
Oh,
That's the best view behind you.
oh yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you. There she goes. That's Tamsin.
Yep.
She's a nurse.
Yep.
We didn't mention vaccines. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that. This is our first tent video. Look, there's Lucy. And we've done 4 days. This is our 4th night in the tent together consecutively. And we have walked about 18 miles in the last 2 days.
Yeah, 18 miles in 2 days.
18 miles in 2 days. And that's the first time Lucy's done it with a backpack on.
Yeah.
So how do you feel?
10 kilograms.
How do you feel?
Wow. Quite tired, but
Yeah.
my legs are getting stronger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are doing it for, well, we want to raise money for UKCV family for the vaccine injured and bereaved. So there should be a crowdfunder in the thread. Lucy has been learning the periodic table on our walk so far. And we're going to put her on the spotlight like that and ask her to do the first 18 elements of the periodic table.
God.
Go. And you're being timed.
Okay. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon,
Okay.
sodium,
Yeah.
magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon.
Got them all right. That's all she
did
said. See, we're changing our algorithm. We're about to go and listen to Yuri Bezmenov's Active Measures. Yeah, that's going to be our bedtime
We're
listening.
watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Understand what's going on around you. You are in a state of war, and you have precious little time to save yourself.
So that's our first couple of days walking. We've done a little tiny 20-minute stretch of the south coast of Cornwall, and we are now waiting at Looe train station to go to Bodmin. And then we're going to catch a bus to Padstow and get to the north coast. And Padstow has nothing, absolutely nothing. So we're probably on bread rolls and cheese again, like we ate last night because we was a bit knackered. We couldn't probably go and get something to eat. So anyway, this is Looe train station. It's a dead end. It's the only stop, it only has one platform. And it's absolutely pissing down. Well, it has been pissing down for the last 5 or 6 hours. We've got a wet tent in the bag. We're going to Padstow. Hopefully on the north coast it doesn't rain. So this is the next leg of our trip. From Padstow all the way along the north coast to Bideford. Changing our algorithm over and out. Don't forget to like, repost, and most importantly, comment on my videos, please. This actually helps me. If you can, check out UKCV Family, the charity. They have a donation option on their website, which is ukcvfamily.org. Go check them out. You can donate to them too. Anyway, over and out.